Hi guys, it's Charles here with Charles Harrison Music. In today's video I'm going to talk to you about why I practice my alternate picking so much. I've got 6 reasons. As you've probably noticed, I do a lot of videos about alternate picking, so I'm going to explain why. Reason number 1 is that I like the sound of alternate picking. I want to broaden the articulations available to me. There's so many different ways to play the guitar, and alternate picking is just another way of doing that. It's a slightly different sound. I've always liked the sound, especially on different pickup selections. You can get really unique and interesting sounds. I'm also aiming, although I'm not there yet, once the picking gets really comfortable for me, I try to get it sounding as sweet as possible. I don't quite like that really raspy sound that you get from some players with the pick, often in really sort of metal music, you know, you get a really bright sound to the pick. I want a warm attack. I'm not there yet, but that's what I'm moving towards. Reason number 2. My students ask about it a lot. Obviously it's a very popular and appealing technique, and actually under pressure I find I really struggle. Same when I put the camera on, I really struggle to pick. And there's been a few embarrassing moments, not so much anymore, but there certainly were a few years ago when someone would ask about alternate picking. I'd go to demonstrate something and it just wouldn't happen. It just felt a bit sort of sticky and it wasn't working. So I've really worked hard so that it becomes a really usable, natural technique for me. Reason number 3. I've always found economy picking and hybrid picking quite a natural way for me personally to play the guitar. We all have our different strengths and weaknesses, and for me, hybrid and economy seem to be just something that I found automatically a very comfortable and natural way to play. However, when I'm practicing, I generally play alternate picking, and when I'm playing live, I will do hybrid and economy, which is a weird way of doing it, but I find that the better my alternate picking gets, the better control I have over the thing that I find more challenging, then the easier and easier my hybrid and economy picking feel, and the more confident and natural they sound. So I don't actually tend to alternate pick live, but I practice it because I'm working on my weakness, because it just helps my strengths even more. Reason number 4. So I'm working on my alternate picking a lot currently because it's only been very recently that my left hand, my legato work, has been really caught up with the speed of my right hand. Now we can all tremolo a million miles an hour, Eddie Van Halen style, sort of thing. But there's no point in being able to do that if your left hand can't keep up. And of course, the whole point of alternate picking is this synchronicity between the two hands. When one finger goes down, the pick's there to meet it. The way we often start with alternate picking is a sort of basically not thinking about that synchronicity at all, and we get this noisy stuff. And at first, when you're sort of, I don't know, I was probably about 14 when I was doing that sort of thing, you think you're absolutely killing it, and you are killing it, but just not in the right way, okay? So you need to make sure your pick lines up with your left hand notes perfectly. And it's only been very recently in my own playing that I've had that good control of my left hand that I can focus on putting it hands together. Number 5. Number 5 is sort of the culmination of the previous points. I don't want to try and learn a piece of music and be unable to do so because my technique is not up to par. So alternate picking, of course, in lots of the typical rock guitar canon is an essential technique. Good luck learning Yngwie, Eric Johnson, Steve Vai, even some Satriani stuff, and hundreds of other players if you can't alternate pick. Now that's not to say that you can't play those pieces of music, but it is to say that you can't play them authentically, because of course an authentic performance is historically accurate, which means if they alternate picked it, you should alternate pick it. Now, that's not to say you can't make a piece of music your own and swap the techniques around, but I don't want to have to make something my own because I can't do it the way that it was originally performed. If I make something my own, it's an artistic decision, not due to technical limitations. And finally, point number 6. It's something I've always wanted to be able to do, and no matter how much I sort of convince myself there's more important things to work on, which there certainly are and I do work on, it will be something that I am always wanting to improve at, because it's impressive to me. I'm still blown away by good alternate pickers. It's impressive to the general public. People find it very, very impressive. And at the end of the day, I'm compensating for something.
That must be Lord Farquaad's castle.
Uh-huh, that's the place.
Do you think maybe he's compensating for something?
Who can say where the road goes, where the day...
I hope you found those useful, guys. Work on your alternate picking, but don't please forget all your other techniques as well. They are essential. It's a full package. You want to make sure you have all these articulations, all these techniques available to you, and work on them individually so that your whole package, musical package, is fully developed and you don't have too many strengths and weaknesses, although of course we're all going to have those naturally. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Click the like button and subscribe button and keep on track with my latest videos. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.